Your birth year reveals a hidden truth about you. What if I told you that right now, this very second, there's a hidden truth locked inside your birth year? Not just your zodiac sign, not just your personality type, but something far more powerful. A secret that has shaped your personality, your decisions, your friendships, and even your destiny. Sounds far-fetched, right? But by the time you finish this video, you'll realize that your birth year has been quietly influencing your life since the moment you were born. And trust me, this truth, once you hear it, you won't be able to ignore it ever again. You see, psychologists have been studying this phenomenon for decades. They've discovered that the year you were born doesn't just determine how old you are, it subtly affects your deepest personality traits. It's called the birth cohort effect, and it works like this. People born within the same few years your birth cohort experience the same world events. The same technology, the same cultural shifts. You're shaped not just by your parents or your environment, but also by the collective experiences of your generation. And here's where it gets eerie. Scientists found that newer generations tend to be more open-minded, more outgoing, and more adventurous. But they also tend to be less agreeable and a bit more rebellious. Let me ask you this. Do you ever feel like older generations just don't get you? It's not just a generation gap. It's biology and psychology working together. Your birth year stamped those traits onto you almost like an invisible code. But that's just the beginning, because this next discovery takes it even deeper. Researchers studying self-esteem across generations found something shocking. People born more recently generally have higher self-esteem than those born earlier. That's right. If you were born after the 1980s, chances are you grew up with higher confidence and a stronger belief in yourself compared to people from older generations. Why? Well, the world changed. Parenting styles shifted. Schools started teaching self-esteem and positivity. And guess what? It worked. Being born in 2025 literally boosted or lowered your natural confidence levels, and you probably never realized it. But here's where things get even weirder. Scientists also discovered something called the birthday number effect. And it's exactly what it sounds like. Your brain is subconsciously drawn to numbers related to your birth date. That means you might find yourself liking numbers that match your birthday, your birth month, or yes, your birth year. You might notice yourself gravitating toward numbers that feel, familiar or maybe even lucky, without really knowing why. License plate numbers, street addresses, even jersey numbers, it's all connected. You're literally drawn to numbers tied to your own existence. Just think about that for a second. But now let's go beyond psychology, because this next part, it's where science meets something ancient, something mystical, something hidden in plain sight. Most people are familiar with the Western zodiac, Aries, Taurus, Leo, and all the rest. But what many people don't realize is that Western astrology is based on your birth date, not your birth year. But in Chinese astrology, everything changes. In Chinese astrology, your birth year is everything. It assigns you to an animal sign like dragon, tiger, or rabbit, and an element like fire, wood, or water. And this isn't just folklore. Entire cultures have been shaped by this belief system for thousands of years. If you were born in the year of the dragon, for example, you're believed to be bold, ambitious, and destined for greatness. But if you were born in the year of the pig, you're thought to be generous, honest, and easygoing. And here's the kicker. Each year also has an elemental energy, wood, metal, fire, water, or earth, making your personality even more unique. So, two people born in dragon years may still have totally different energies based on their element. And millions of people take this system seriously, using it for business decisions, marriages, and even child planning. Your birth year becomes a permanent part of your identity. Still think your birth year doesn't matter? Well, we're not done yet. There's another hidden cycle tied to your birth year that most people don't even know exists. It's called the Saturn Return. In astrology, Saturn takes about 29.5 years to orbit the Sun and return to the same place it occupied when you were born. This event, your Saturn return, is known as one of the most intense periods of personal growth and transformation. People describe it as a time of serious reckoning, where life forces you to grow up, face hard truths, and make major life decisions. And here's the chilling part. The exact timing of this life-shaking event depends on your birth year. So if you've ever felt like your life completely flipped around the ages of 29, 30, or 31, that wasn't random. That was Saturn, coming back around for you. And it will happen again near age 58, and again near 87, if you're lucky enough to live that long. Your birth year sets the clock ticking on these major cosmic milestones. Think about it. From the moment you were born, a cosmic timer started, leading to moments of personal upheaval decades later. But it gets even more personal. Psychologists also found that the political, social, and cultural beliefs you develop between ages 14 and 24 tend to stick with you for life. This is called the impressionable years hypothesis, and it's terrifyingly accurate. That means your birth year also dictates when you'll go through this critical, mind-shaping period. If you were born in the 1980s, you probably came of age during the rise of the internet and rapid globalization. And if you were born in the late 90s or early 2000s, your formative years were shaped by smartphones, social media, and, well, worldwide crises. And that shapes how you see the world permanently. Your opinions about politics, technology, money, and relationships are all rooted in when you hit those critical impressionable years. And that, my friend, is directly tied to your birth year. Now you might be wondering, so what does this all mean for me? It means that your birth year isn't just some number on your ID, it's a hidden code, a blueprint for your personality, your emotional patterns, your worldview, and even your spiritual milestones. Your birth year shapes your confidence and self-esteem, your personality tendencies, your subconscious number preferences, your astrological identity in Chinese zodiac systems, your Saturn return milestones, those once-in-a-lifetime moments of reckoning, and your political and social views locked in during your teenage years. Your birth year affects everything, and it's been silently influencing you your entire life. Most people will never realize this. They'll go through life thinking their traits are random, that their views are purely personal, that their emotional shifts are just chance. But now, you know the truth. Your birth year isn't just the start of your life, it's actually the first clue in a much bigger mystery. A mystery that ties together psychology, astrology, and, well, even fate itself. And here's the best part. This is really only scratching the surface, because in the next video, we'll dive even deeper into how your birth year reveals secrets about your relationships, your hidden strengths, and even your future fortune. So if you want to unlock even more hidden truths about yourself, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and join me as we uncover the mysteries your birth year has been hiding from you all along. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming.